going on? Podcast number 3, Mindsets of Reps.
Yeah, we're back.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Well, beautiful day. It's a bit cloudy, but it's
It's fine, mate. It is what it is. It's a long weekend here.
nice and
You
fresh.
know
Nice
it.
and fresh. We've done our breakfast.
Good
Done
breakfast,
our
yeah.
chit-chats, done
Yeah.
our mindset
Brisket.
talking.
Eggs. Nice protein.
I'd say get that protein.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was good.
Yeah,
Definitely
mad.
good. Filling. It was very filling. Yeah.
Mad. All right, ready to change some lives?
Let's go.
All right, first up, we've got a question for one of our peoples. I look weird and it makes me feel uncomfortable. All right, what's this guy? This looks like a problem that a lot of people have. You know?
Yeah, I reckon more it's coming from the youth.
Yep.
You know, it's more of a question of I don't think anyone, above 40 is I'm not saying they're old. He's got an issue with this, but yeah, it's more of a a teenage or mid-20s. So insecurities, really, that's what they're really saying. Insecurities.
Yeah, correct.
They feel not fitting in, with the current trends. Looking weird. What does that mean?
All right, so first of all, let's get some context. The person that this came from is about 26.
Yep.
All right. Now, he's worried about the way he looks. Obviously, going out, comparing himself to friends, this and that.
That's right. Yeah, trying to pick up women.
Trying to pick up women. There's a lot of that pressure these days.
Yeah. How do I look? Am I, wearing the clothes that that are in at this point in time?
Yeah. Do I have those nice kicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, got those nice threads
Yeah,
online.
McQueens, you know what I mean? They're wearing the McQueens these days.
Correct. Bravo.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so looking weird. All right, where's that gonna? What Obviously, that's a problem. It's an insecurity. Obviously, like you said.
Of course.
Looking weird. So, how does this person need to think about the situation, or what's going on there that's fucking him up?
So basically, you're not being true to themselves. Like, look, this is who I am.
Yeah.
I was born looking like this.
That's right.
Getting cool and being, cool with the way they look and being comfortable in their own skin.
Yeah.
This is who I am. Now, there's ways you can improve. Obviously, if you're groomed right. I'm not saying like you look the way that you look.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't want to change that at all.
That's
okay.
Right.
But now, if you're not groomed right, you gotta. Not that I'm saying be the problem. It's not. It's looked after. You got a haircut. These things you can help, and you should be doing these things.
That's right.
Even like dressing, your dress code. Now you're not going to rock up with trackies.
Yeah. Correct.
Even if you're going out and about, trackies just. I like the Seinfeld thing they had last time. George was wearing.
Yeah.
Trackies. It's like, oh, you're telling the world. Jerry's like, you're telling the world they've given up.
Yeah, that's right.
Like I'm not worth dressing for anything.
Yeah.
It goes back to that as well. So something decent, walking out and saying, I'm this person.
Yeah. So maybe we're saying that maybe this person might not be presenting himself.
That could be a thing. Yeah, that could be a thing.
All right. Let's say they are. Some people have got nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, exactly.
From the face value.
Yeah, they're doing everything. They're checking every single box that they need to.
Yeah.
They're getting groomed. They've got fucking the latest kicks. They've got the latest fucking.
That's it.
Jeans, whatever it might be. Yeah.
Because we know, they can do everything.
Yeah.
They can tick everything off.
I reckon. Yeah. In saying it, it's probably 90% of could be 99% of these people. Okay, I've got all those boxes ticked.
All right. In this specific example, we know a lot of these people.
Definitely.
Who, all right, they're not overweight. They're not overweight.
Definitely not overweight.
All right.
Yeah.
Good-looking boy.
Yeah.
Mate, from the surface, you should be sweet with girls. You should
definitely,
be sweet with yourself.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
All right, and obviously there's a breakdown there.
These are they've been checked off, yeah, for sure.
Now, obviously, he's getting externally influenced from shit he sees. Obviously, the social media is playing a part on how he feels about himself, of course. All right. he obviously feels like that because he doesn't think he's enough.
Guaranteed.
You know, we know. Now, enough. What does he need to do in this case? All right, because you know, just telling people like, oh, you're sweet, you know, you look all right, you're fine.
It's just words.
That never does the.
No, they're just words.
All right. So the person in question, all right, 26, looks decent, but he's lacking that. Obviously, he's lacking that confidence. All right. What would you tell this specific person how to get his mind right? Start maybe thinking a little bit more positive.
Yeah, first of all, for this person here, they'll have to really write down or, you know, get in touch with themselves and say, you know, what are my goals in life?
Correct.
Where am I going?
That's it.
You know? Now, that could be on a, you know, physical level. Yeah, he might not be fat. But, you know, doesn't look like very athletic either.
Correct.
You know? So, yeah, look, you know, what's important to me, I want to work out.
That's right.
You know, because I want to look okay and feel okay. Because, you know, the energy levels might go.
He's definitely not confident.
All right, exactly. So that's one thing. Next thing is about, you know, what I'll do for my career. You know, how do I, you know, project myself to the world? Like, you know, am I going out there? Again, it's confidence as well. Like, you know, I'm a Sparky, for example, you know, and, you know, I can go out there, I can, you know, I can measure and quote, you know what I mean? Like I can invoice people, I can talk to people, I can, not only that, I can actually go do the job.
That's right.
I'm self-sustained. I don't need, you know, someone's help.
Correct.
So that's another thing. So I've got the gym. Let's say, we'll paint a picture.
That's it.
I've got the gym in line. I work out.
Bang. But this guy doesn't work out.
No, it doesn't work out. No.
Doesn't work out.
Okay. Next is I got my my work, my career. That's sorted. I know that I'm, you know, self-sustained. I'm running my own business.
That's right.
Again, they're not doing that. Not that you have to anyway. All right. But it'd be good to.
But you gotta know where the fuck you're going.
That's it. Exactly. You know?
Career-wise, anyway. Where am I getting that money from?
Exactly. Then another one is social. You know, who you're hanging around with.
Ah.
Which is a huge one. Like,
It's fucking huge.
oh, these are my friends from school.
They know me well.
Yeah. Like, I feel bad to, even though they're fucking idiots, I feel bad to, like, I've known him since grade 3.
Yeah, I'm fucking connected. I'm connected to him from the hip or something.
That's it. I'm gonna have to be friends with this guy for forever now. That's the way it is.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So that's another thing. Who's your social circle? Like, they could say that all the time, like, oh, yeah, he's my mate, this and that. Sweet, man. But how about don't have any mates? if they're going to be your mates, I'd rather be myself.
Correct. This is one of the toughest ones,
Yeah.
I reckon. Who you hang around with and making that change. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
your
can't-
circle, for sure.
You can't go on fucking friends.com and just fucking bang.
No, obviously. No, of course. Look, yeah, definitely.
You know,
definitely.
we-
We're talking about the changes that, you know, should be made. Now, how you make them...
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
But
get
this-
into that,
People
you know?
struggle this one.
Yeah, of
But-
course. It's not easy.
Yeah, no. We're breaking it down
Yeah,
anyway on... So, yeah, anyway. So, who you hang around with? Sorry.
Yeah, so we've got working out, work, your career, and social circle.
Correct.
Okay? There's a lot of other things we can cover, but if you get these main 3,
Main ones.
okay, in 6 months, a year's time, you're a totally different person.
Correct.
And then whatever it is later on, you can work it out.
Yeah, that's right. The problem is with these people, none of these things change.
No.
So they people think like just with time that time is the change is gonna come through time like we're fucking technology.
Yeah.
Like every year or whatever.
Of course.
the
We're
shit
going to
doubles.
update, you know?
We're not updating.
Yeah. And also they can promise themselves, like, no, I should change. They know that they have to change, but they're not changing. Another thing is, like, all right, sweet, you got those 3 we mentioned before. A fourth one, as I said, there could be many. A fourth one could be, how are you using your personal time? Away from, let's say, these 3.
Yes.
Gym, work, social.
Yes.
Time alone. How are you using this?
Bravo.
You know? And not that you have to do this, but are you meditating? You know? Are you keeping that mind, like, you know, in the present moment?
Are you thinking about you're reading about it. Sorry.
You're reading the books.
Yeah.
How are you spending your time to improve yourself?
Correct. Are you thinking about the shit you need to improve?
Exactly.
Are you taking
Exactly.
Are you taking stock? You know, shops take fucking stock take. What do we got here?
Yeah. Reassessing, you know?
Yeah, that has to be done
Yeah.
because if you're always working in the business and not on the business, how the fuck are you going to know how to fix
You're not going to know.
Yeah.
You're
You
not gonna
need to look with fresh pair of eyes. You need to look at yourself like you're like a business.
Yeah. And I honestly believe you got to write these things down.
Yeah. Yep.
You got to write it down. Sometimes, some mentors of mine in the past used to tell me, like, the mind that created this cannot solve it.
Correct.
Okay? So by thinking all this stuff and like, I know it, it's in my brain, okay, I'll get to it. Write it down. Make a fucking list. Tick them off. Let's try this one. Let's try that one.
That's right.
That's it.
So pretty much attack these 3 or 4 things. All right?
Definitely.
Which these are low-hanging fruit.
Definitely.
But they're also the fundamentals. They're also the thing that gets the most bang for the
They're
buck.
a core of you, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
They're the core. You fix these little things,
If you just fix those, that's it.
forget about it.
Like, and you could be like on your merry way saying, I'm at a good stage in my life.
Correct.
Those things would change a lot. Now, the rest of them is like, extra knowledge, extra, depends where you want to go in life.
Yeah, it depends how deep you want to go
Yeah,
down this
that's
rabbit
it.
hole.
Yeah, that's right. But as a member of society, saying that I'm a good human being and I'm not only good to other people, I'm good to myself. If you tick these 4 off, you're doing well.
Correct. These 4 will put everything else into perspective. It'll get you back to that baseline because obviously, as you know, growing up, we get fucked up through our parents and all this shit, and we get influenced through the outside world, and we become the person we are with all this, for lack of a better word, imperfections, let's say. All right?
Yeah.
And we're blocked. We're full emotion. We go through the egoic state, and we don't know how to be just a normal fucking human. All right.
Guaranteed.
Attacking these few things gets us clarity, first and foremost, which we need.
For sure.
Attacking these things also gives us that confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence and insecurity, they're not friends. It's two different. One's coming from the dark side of things, ego. One's coming from the pure, that high level consciousness side of things.
That's right.
Confidence and fucking insecurity can't coexist.
No.
All right? And the reason why all these motherfuckers struggle with this insecurity of I'm weird, I don't know, my fucking nose is funny, I'm a fucking fat cat, whatever, is because they lack the confidence.
That's it.
That's the end of the story.
That's it. And then one of my favorite books, Maxwell Waltz, is
Psycho-cybernetics, mad
it's
book.
what you mentioned before the nose. You get a nose job, and these things here, you can do them. That's fine.
Correct.
No one says don't even go and improve. What you think you should look like.
Yeah, you might have a big ass nose, and you want to fix it.
Yeah.
That thing's really bothering you.
That's fine, no problem.
yeah, sweet.
Go do it. But most, not most people, some people, a percentage of people, they go do that nose job, and they're feeling the same shit.
Yeah, correct.
So it didn't really work.
Correct.
So it's just definitely with him.
That's right. But in the book, they mention how the person did get the nose job,
Yeah.
and they felt like their problems were fucking solved.
That's right. It could work for sure.
Yeah.
It depends what your perspective is.
But the point is, you fix this, it does work. Cool, no problem.
Sweet.
All right. All the change is obviously your perception of the thing.
That's it.
What we're trying to say here is you don't have to physically fix fucking everything
No.
to feel good about it.
No.
Sometimes your situation's a little bit shit, and you gotta work with the shit that you got. You gotta make fucking the lemonade out of lemons kind of thing.
Yeah.
You got these certain things. It's easier. It's simpler to change your fucking mind, all right? Your mindset, the way you feel about it, than fucking I don't like having 2 arms. I'm gonna cut my fucking arm off.
That's it.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, some surgery or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and then as we know, like today, we're chasing these trends of I've got to get my lips done. We're gonna get guys now with fucking fat asses that fucking doing mad shit. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, but even females, like you said, they're getting lips done, they're getting this done, they're getting that done. They all look the same. There's Kim Kardashians everywhere.
Correct.
And
no guy gives a fuck about that.
that's the biggest one. They don't give a fuck.
Correct.
Actually, it's more of a turn off
Correct.
that they all look the same and they're all plastic.
Yeah.
Not obviously every woman, but women that strive to achieve something like that.
Sure.
But yeah, it's like you don't need to do it. Being natural, allowing your inner self come out. That's what people want.
Yeah. Correct.
That uniqueness.
Yeah.
That's what everyone wants.
Yeah, and that's another thing. all this, I look weird, you know, I feel uncomfortable. It extends obviously to, you know, females and whatever.
Of course, definitely.
You know, that's more high level
Yeah, of
because,
course, of
you know,
course.
looks is a big thing.
Of course.
But yeah, I can't help thinking when someone's done a few things to their face, and I'm not talking these bitches in her 60s. I'm
No.
talking like,
Yeah, could be 21 years old.
yeah.
18.
That shows me like that you already don't think you're good enough. Because
Guaranteed.
you need that to fit in.
Could be even 16 years old. You know, at school,
Correct.
like, fuck, they're putting makeup on and this and that. And like, and again, nothing against makeup, but you don't need to overdo it. Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, correct.
Sweet, no problem.
Yeah, correct. That pressure to fit in is fucking hectic.
Huge, huge.
But that's what causes these problems. What causes these problems is not is a lack of a strong self-worth,
Guaranteed.
self-image, and that's what lets these things creep in. A little bit of like, oh, you don't belong to this. Everyone's cutting their hair a certain way, then we're fucked.
Yeah,
But that is what it is.
guaranteed.
All right, we're not talking about. We can't change that shit.
No,
I mean, we can talk on the podcast and maybe get some awareness and help motherfuckers be stronger within this. Well, I mean, that's what we're doing, obviously.
obviously, yeah.
We can't change that. We can only make people stronger and give awareness on how they can combat this kind of thing.
Yeah, get stronger inside.
Get
And the
stronger.
rest takes care of itself.
Yeah,
Now, with social media these days, it's definitely a lot more challenging. Back in our day, you know, at school, you didn't have social media, so it wasn't that bad, you know?
correct.
Because you're like a community. But now, like, you feel like you're competing against the whole world,
Correct.
you know? And that's a lie.
All right. We can go deep,
Yeah,
which we're gonna.
yeah,
All right. So, for instance, some people like to be tall. All right.
Sorry.
I wasn't blessed with fucking blessed. No, fucking
Yeah.
blessed. I don't give
it's
a
not
fuck.
blessed at all, yeah.
I don't give a fuck. All
Yeah.
right. Thank God. But I know there's some guys who think I'm not tall enough.
Okay, they're shorter and they want to be taller. Okay.
Shorter, they want to be taller. The fucking fatter. Actually, okay. The height thing, you're not changing.
You can't change it. It's impossible.
But you know what's fucked up? Like, you know, I lost my hair like 19. Now you can't do anything about that either. All right. That was a bit, it was a bit funny because I wasn't ready to let it go. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And then, you know, a lot of people tell me, oh, you look all right. You look all right. So, yeah, I look all right. No problem. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
All right. Lucky I wasn't too fucked up about it. You know, I scrubbed up a right, fucking shaved the hair, come and fucking look
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
mad
You
cunt.
found your image, yeah.
I found my image. All
Yeah.
right. Now, that's cool. Some people want to be taller. Sweet. I don't give a fuck about tall. I'm fine. No problem.
You are who you are, yeah.
All right. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God, because that's fucked up. Now, people are walking around thinking that they should be some other way. All right. For instance, you know, I look weird. I don't fit in. All right. How do they change their mindset? Now, obviously, let's say someone's not tall enough. All right, we'll give that example.
Yeah.
All right, a lot of motherfuckers want to be taller because for some reason these days the young motherfuckers are like tall as fuck.
Sweet.
Who the fuck knows? All right.
Okay.
I want to be taller. These are things that you cannot change. All right. Now, obviously, we specialize in getting overweight motherfuckers to look and feel the way they need to. All right. Through training and through that mindset.
Yeah.
Okay. But getting taller, we don't specialize in that today. Can't make you
No,
fucking.
I don't
but,
think anyone does, but yes.
correct. But we can make you feel better about being your height or where
Yeah,
you're
of
at.
course. Well, that's where it's at.
Mate.
That's where it's at, yeah.
All right. So I think it's a good.
Yeah,
I
look.
think it's a good one because you can't change it. It's not
Yeah.
like a surgery.
Of course.
All right, there's some weird shit. Cuts of fucking breaking legs and doing weird shit, but don't. That's fucking.
No,
fucked.
that we're not doing. Yeah, no one.
All
There's no
right.
point of getting into that.
So, and you might think, and a lot of people, the ego gets stuck on.
How it should be.
I want this.
Yeah, well, how it should be.
Oh, yeah, how it
Yeah,
should
yeah,
be.
Yeah,
All right,
Yeah.
but they're like, I want this. I'm not gonna be happy until this happens.
perfect. Yeah, of course. That's happens all
Now,
the time.
how does focusing or having a road or being clear with where you're going put all this into perspective? How does that help change the way you see it?
Okay. So, yeah. So basically, it's perspective always. You know, it's how you see it.
Correct.
Okay, and compared to how it actually is.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So, okay, being taller. They got to understand that it's not possible.
Yes.
Okay.
Number one. Yeah.
That's fine. Now, I don't think you have to be a genius to understand that.
Yeah.
You really got to come to terms with that. You're not going to get taller.
Yes. Why do you need to be taller?
Yeah, this is the way it is. Let's end it. Full stop. You're not going to be taller.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
But
Now-
they can think. Sorry, they
Yeah.
could be like really neurotic about it. Like
Okay,
they could be
sweet.
thinking about it like, mate, this is gonna. There's a lopsided perception.
Guaranteed.
This is gonna solve my. If I'm tall, I'm gonna fucking make it to the NBA.
No problem.
Who the fuck knows?
Okay.
Get more girls.
Yes. Then we go to the next one, what you just mentioned before, is like, okay, what's the reason why? You know, one could be because I'm going to go to the NBA. One could be because I stand out.
Let's say it's
amongst
just
the crowd.
girls. Yeah.
I'm
wanna
amongst
fit
the
in.
crowd. Yeah. Okay.
All
Sweet.
my mates are fucking 7'4".
Sweet. Done. Let's try that one there. Okay. So I want to be, but what does that give you?
What does that
Okay.
give you?
So we're going with I want to stand out. I want to my mates are taller. Maybe you attract better women.
So
That's okay. So okay, that's the end goal. That's the reasoning behind it.
yeah.
Okay,
So these cats have painted a picture.
that's it. That I have to
That
look like this.
There's a benefit here,
That's it.
and they can't.
Okay,
They're lacking, right?
sweet. So we found that. Next thing we're gonna find is like, all right, sweet. So we're gonna have a chat and say next thing. Okay, so we're saying that if you weren't that, okay, because you haven't got it, That's the sole reason. Okay. I say yes, sweet. Okay, and then we start looking at other things in the life. So, sweet. All right, are you overweight?
Correct.
Okay. Yes. Or let's fix the stuff that we can fix at this point in time.
That's right.
Okay. So if you're slimmer, still shorter, would you be feeling better? Yes or no?
Yeah.
The answer have to be yes.
Yeah.
Because anyone says no, it's like you say, no, I can't help you.
Yeah. Anyone says no is full of shit.
Yeah, but I can't help you.
That's right.
So that's when we stop, listen out, I wish you all the best in life, but I can't help you.
That's right.
Because they have we're not changing anybody here. We're just assisting them to see themselves in a different light, to change themselves. We're holding a hand. Okay? Now, that person there doesn't really want to change. They're
No,
just
you
stuck,
can't help. You
and
can't
that's
help
it.
that person.
You can't help that person. So that's it. We're done. But let's say, all right, sweet, we can lose weight. Let's do improvements that we can improve. And along the way, your mind will change.
Correct.
Because you'll start attracting, because it's the energy you're putting out.
That's right.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
The 10 foot tall, it's all bullshit.
It's part of the scarcity mentality.
That's it, exactly. So if he starts losing weight, this person, and they'll start feeling better about themselves, they're sending a better frequency out, which will attract better situations.
Correct. And they'll feel better about themselves.
Then it's also, yeah, exactly.
All right. Sorry.
go ahead,
Let's say
yeah.
they're not fat. Let's say
Okay.
they're just lean. They're just normal cunts. They
Yep.
just want to be taller.
Sweet. Okay, then you're thinking like, why? How did you come to the understanding of this?
Yeah.
Where
did
did this come from?
Yeah. Where did that influence come from?
Okay, where did it come from? And it could be like, I'm not sure. Like, I just felt like when I was younger, all my older cousins were doing better than me. I'm not sure where it might come from, but it usually comes from a young kid.
So they've got to take a stock,
Yeah, that's right.
or what they've got to write down
Yeah,
or
they're
think
going to
about.
backtrack.
Yeah.
of
Where did
where-
this
where did it
negative thinking
Originally
scarcity thinking-
come from.
That's it.
So once we find out that, then we can,
Expose it.
neuroplasticity. Yeah,
Yeah.
neuroplasticity. We, old neurons and all, they join together and make new pathways.
Yes.
Okay, so so we're gonna have to remove the negativity from that point in time.
By shining a light on the bullshit that it is.
Exactly. How were you feeling at the time? Who said it? Because it could be someone that was very important in their lives. Could be their parents,
an older
could be,
cousin or whatever.
older cousin,
Yeah,
whatever.
you're a fucking shortcut.
It could have been a girl that had a crush on
Yeah, correct.
at that early age.
Yeah, little comment, bang.
Yeah. So it's usually that. Go back to where if you initially it first happened, okay, and reprogram that, and show them that the height has got nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's how they took it at the time.
That's it.
Bang, it hit them.
Yeah. A lot of times as well, it's happened in my life. I misheard something.
That's
I misread something.
Yeah.
And, you know, happened with my missus. Like, you know, she told me that, basically that I heard her saying, I thought I heard her saying that she was married.
Fuck.
I don't know how that one came along.
It's amazing.
And a year later, I found that she wasn't. Yeah, well, it's weird. Anyway, I don't want to get to that. But yeah, it's a long story.
Yeah, but you hear
you
things.
you mishear things.
That's it. You
and
perceive
you take them
it
as
differently.
gospel as well.
It's fucking gospel.
Yeah.
That speaks to. It's almost like it's preordained.
That's it.
It's like you were gonna take that like that no matter what.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. So that's another thing. You get fucked up with that as well.
So it's all this negative thinking. It's all limited. It comes from because everything comes, like all the insecurities come from a limited place. It's a scarcity. It's like something, a place of lack.
That's what it is.
That's why.
I'm not good enough. Yeah,
That's
of course.
right. That's why we know when we hear that shit. When
Yeah.
someone comes and they tell us, this should be like this, all right? This fucking should.
It's the
Bullshit,
should. Yeah,
all right? Tell should to go get fucked.
exactly.
We don't need no shoulds, because shoulds like, I should have gone to the moon last week.
We should be fucking billionaires when we're 5 years old.
Correct, but we're not fucking that today.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
The
should
should. Get it out of there.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
The
fucking
should,
us up.
it's all lack. Once we hear the lack, it's everything else is
Yeah,
easy.
you know something's going on, so it's an
Something's,
indicator.
that's right.
Something's going on.
It's an indicator that they're leading with negativity.
Yeah.
All right. They're showing that they're obviously, I'm not good enough, tick. And everything about that just says it needs to be changed and it's not the right way. How do I know it's not the right way? Because nothing good ever comes from negative thinking.
That's it.
That's
But then it evolves, and it makes you feel worse. And when you're feeling worse, you do, bad shit.
Correct. You're always half stepping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're going to be protecting, and not only that, you will be attracting bad shit as well.
That's it. That's it.
So, yeah,
You're never a fool.
one thing leads to another, yeah.
Correct. You're never a fool. You're not walking around presenting yourself like a car that's been full
No.
up with gas.
No,
When you fucking fill that car up, you're like, fuck, I could go everywhere.
That's
all right?
it.
But then we got some people who put $20, fucking $20. They're cruising around like I might run out of petrol.
that's it.
That's the message these cunts are sending off, or anybody sending off when they feel there's a lack or they're not good enough. They're walking around, they're vibrating at a fucking lower. My petrol's about to run out.
Of course.
I'm not ready to go on a long fucking
They're always on
cruise.
scarcity, always.
That's it.
Yeah. And it could be anything. It could be with money. It could be with anything.
Correct.
Yeah. So, tackling these things is important. Finding the root cause of where these issues are coming from
Yeah, correct.
and tackling those. That's it. That's pretty much where it is.
So there's a few things that need to be done.
Of course.
It's almost like
definitely.
you've
There's
got-
always a few things.
Yeah, it's full.
Because everything, blends in with everything else.
That's right.
It's not like, if I took this one thing, then everything else is going to be... Because this infiltrates everything in your life.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So hit the biggest problems first.
Yeah, that's right.
The one that's
right.
fucking really weighing on you. The
That's
one
right,
that,
that's right.
the ones your most dominant thoughts or you're thinking about every day. That's
Of
the
course,
one you hit.
Of course.
The little, and you'll be surprised that these couple big ones take care of the little ones sometimes.
Guaranteed.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's right. They just fall over, that's it.
That's right.
Yeah. Because the big ones are making these other ones become alive.
Correct.
So when the big one's gone, the mum's gone.
Correct.
The children, they're gone.
That's
yeah.
it. That's it. Now, some people might say that, but I need to be tall for my job. All right.
That's a
So
weird
this
one.
so of course with negativity, the funny thing is we don't like the way we are, but we also justify and back the ego that negative thinking up. Like,
Of course.
"Oh, I think I'm a dumb cunt.
You have to. The ego has to. You can't be just saying it for no reason. No one's doing that. That's insane.
Yeah, correct. So the ego's got mates, and these mates are justifications.
Guaranteed.
All right. So it's like I'm dumb.
Yep. And there's the reason why.
Because fucking I was in ESL.
Yeah.
I was in ESL when I was younger.
Yeah, that's right.
That means I don't know how to fucking
Yeah.
speak English.
And the ego does its job perfectly.
Correct.
Perfect. Like it tells you exactly why. It finds the pictures. It finds the sounds. It does everything perfect.
That's it.
And you are sold.
Yeah.
As I say, we're the best salesman
Correct.
for ourselves.
Bang. Bang.
We can sell anything to ourselves.
That's right.
Um,
I wonder if in America they got ESL. They must have an ESL.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Anyway, for people that don't know what ESL is, it's English as a second language, right?
That's right. Yeah.
I didn't even know what that fucking meant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was in ESL.
Yeah. So was I. But for other reasons.
Did you think that was weird?
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I was in it because I used to, cause a lot of trouble, and that was
Used to fuck around.
That's the place they're going to send me.
That's weird.
But yeah, that's. I'm not sure if it's in other countries, America, the UK, English-speaking countries.
Yeah, like if you're not that good at English or whatever.
Yeah, there would be.
send
Why
you
not?
To like where the dopey cunts are.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Dopey cunts.
Yeah, yeah, and that could make you feel insecure, obviously, that, I'm here, I've been sent here, something must be wrong with me.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there and I never understood why I was in that class.
Yeah. Well, you didn't get a negative spin off it.
Fuck, thank God.
Yeah, exactly. But
Thank
some
God.
people might
But yeah,
definitely do anyway.
but back to the justifications. So
Yeah, so the ego's, we're good salesmen,
That's
we're salespeople,
This is important. This.
Yes, of course. So the ego's painting the beautiful picture. It's like the devil, though, like
That's
so
what it is.
The devil made me do it.
The devil did.
The devil doesn't do anything.
No.
The only thing the devil does is paint this beautiful picture,
That's it.
okay? Sets the whole scenery,
Ah.
okay? But this is where free will comes into it. You have to walk through the door.
Correct.
You have to commit adultery.
Correct.
You have to go physically sleep with that woman.
You have to eat fucking.
He didn't
chocolates
push you
24/7.
and like, mate, if you don't do it, mate.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck that.
You're
bitch.
gone.
Yeah, that's right. You're doing it and wanting it.
So we do make choices,
Of course we do.
okay? From free will. It's always fucking from free will.
Yes. But
Yeah.
we justify the choices we make because we feel like it's the right thing to do.
That's right, exactly.
And that comes back to the programming. All right?
Yeah.
So this is where motherfuckers get stuck.
That's it.
We're programmed because of our environment to think a certain way.
Spot on.
All right? So then we go through life, act in a certain way, and we justify those actions because it feels good.
That's right.
It's not 100% logical, like, yeah, I do this because it's fucking
Definitely.
correct.
Doesn't have to be, yeah.
It's full, it feels right, and I'm doing
That's
it.
it. And if it feels right, it must be right.
Correct.
That's right.
And that's where the negative thinking, because we could feel, all of us, I've thought of a lot of negative thoughts that feel right.
100%.
You know what I mean? So the illusion of the devil or the ego mind is that you're doing the right thing, and it's made there. Its purpose is to keep you at homeostasis of the environment that you grew up, and to keep you on track with what you're used to.
Guaranteed.
That's the purpose, not because it's gone to Wikipedia and thought, oh yeah, this is the correct thing to do.
Correct. Okay. Spot on.
That's what we're doing.
Spot on. Exactly.
So, negative thinking, scarcity, then the ego comes up with justification, and these are all the feelings people feel. That's why they feel, I'm weird, I'm uncomfortable, there's something wrong with me, and all these and we sell it to ourselves.
That's right.
And that's part of that. That's why you feel like that. That's all part of this system that is created to make you feel like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's checking every single box that it needs to.
That's it.
It justifies every single thing because it's a process.
That's
okay, and there's levels to it.
Correct.
The ego knows this,
That's right.
so it has to check every single box to be like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter everywhere you look. Because if you're gonna self-assess,
Yeah.
okay, you're gonna like, okay, how do I think? How do I feel? Situations that happened in the past. Everywhere you look initially, it's gonna check out that this is why I'm feeling for this reason.
Correct. And everywhere you look is going to show you the thing that you want to fucking see.
Exactly.
It's not like, sometimes cunts don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at a curtain. The curtain.
That's right.
Sweet. But when you look at situations, how people say things, we can hear the same thing and interpret it
Different.
based off our filter from our ego. Based off that programming, that's how we interpret. The ego is the OG artificial intelligence.
That's it. Exactly.
I mean, artificial intelligence. The fucking real intelligence, but
yeah.
It's the artificial
It's the
intelligence.
false self. Yeah, exactly.
That's right. It's put in a filter, bang,
Yeah.
that's what I want to hear.
Yeah, it's tailoring it to you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So it's not that you're seeing something wrong. You're perceiving it, interpreting it in a wrong way.
Yeah, two people could be sitting in the same room, listening to the same person.
Yeah,
They both heard the same thing,
correct.
okay, but they take it differently.
For example, for these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right, someone comes up to us. All right, I'm fucking Mr. Confident. You're Mr. I'm not good enough. No confidence. I feel like shit.
Yep.
What's going on, boys? Fuck, you guys are looking real fucking schmick today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck, thanks. And you're like, is this guy fucking with me right now? That's it.
Yeah.
That's happened to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his tone, and I heard this,
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Yeah,
Today.
of course. He's been a smartass.
He's been a smart ass.
Yeah.
That's
Straight
right.
away, you can take anything you want from that.
Correct.
Anything.
Yeah, he said it's just one person saying
Yeah.
the same words.
Yeah, but you're trying to convince me that this guy was he's a good stand-up bloke. He's always, well spoken, this and that. And he meant it this way. You're like, nah. He did not mean it.
I know how he meant it.
Mate, he fucking blinked.
Correct.
He blinked, or he raised his eyebrow. The slightest fucking thing,
Yep.
okay, that you apparently saw,
Yeah.
okay, gave you the message that maybe you did not pick it up,
Correct.
but
Correct.
I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Bravo.
Yeah, you didn't
Yes.
see that. And maybe, not because you're stupid, okay, maybe it was the angle. Because
Correct.
I'm sitting here and you're sitting there.
Yeah.
And I was looking at his right eye.
Yeah. You didn't see how he said it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. This
Could
is
be
a real-
endless.
Mate, the ego exists.
Endless.
Yeah.
My problem could be the clothes he was wearing.
Correct.
This guy could be a good-looking bloke, just came back from Greece, tanned up, whatever, a bit of jewelry, and I'm like, mate, this guy here,
he thinks he's high level.
He thinks he's a high level.
Yeah. He
Thinks
thinks
he's
he's
a
better.
sicker.
He thinks he's better than us.
That's it. I'm gonna take what from this guy. There's no chance.
No, that's right. That's right. He means it in a fucked up way.
I know this for sure.
Yeah, but
I'm convinced.
correct.
That's it.
Correct. And that's and everybody's got an ego,
Of course.
and that's the problem. And it's not about you're wrong. Like I'm wrong. It's not about
It's not wrong or
right
right.
and
No, of
wrong.
course not.
This is why.
He's just fucking you up on your path.
Correct. Fucking bravo. That's what I was gonna say.
That's it.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know?
Go. Sorry.
No, that's it.
Yeah, is this
It's
fucking-
pretty,
okay.
It's pretty much that's simple.
That's why it comes back to what you were saying before
Yeah.
about you got to be clear about where the fuck you're going.
Yeah.
You got to have these couple things. Where do you sit in life? Where the fuck are you going?
Yeah.
All right. Now it's not about right or wrong. It's about is this conducive to your growth in regards to where the fuck you're going?
That's
does
it.
this help the vehicle fucking get there, or does it fucking
Yeah.
pull the brakes on the vehicle?
That's it. And this could be anything. Like a good thing, okay, maybe it's not good for me.
Correct.
Okay, for example, like a lot of our members
Yeah.
talk about avocados. They're healthy.
Yeah. Correct.
I'm like, yeah, sweet, no problem. They're healthy. But if I'm on a calorie deficit and I'm doing 1,000 calories
Correct.
and I need high protein, low fat,
it.
well, that avocado is not good for me
Correct.
because it's high in fat.
Correct. 10 avocados. Forget about it.
You're gone.
That's it.
Or,
It's
olive oil. That's good for you.
Hmm.
Not at this point in time.
That's it.
So it's that thing as well. It's like, don't look at good and bad.
Yes.
Is this helping me on my path for the situation I'm at now?
Great.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right. And it comes back to that perspective. And that's why it's so important to get your ducks in a row and have that and be clear and take stock of where you need to go. You need to know where the fuck you're going. You need that.
You need to paint the picture.
That's it.
What does it look like? Yeah.
That's it. What do I want?
Yeah.
Do I want to look like a fat cunt or do I want to look
yeah.
like a fucking hard cunt?
But again, like you ask people, sweet, what do you want in life? And they can tell you all this superficial bullshit.
Yeah.
I want a car. I want a holiday. You wait a couple of minutes and then these guys they're finished. They're gone.
Correct.
A minute.
Correct.
They've got nothing else to say.
Oh, like when you ask people about the lottery.
Yeah.
And they say, oh,
that's
yeah,
right.
well, what would you spend that on?
I wish I'm at work. I wish.
I don't have
I
to come
won
to
the
work.
lottery.
Yeah.
Sweet, what are you going to buy? Mate, I'll buy a new car. We'll go overseas and I'll do Oh, I don't know after that, yeah?
Fucking coke and hookers.
Yeah. And they just pause and they're looking like they don't even know. They don't know what they're going to do with that $1 million.
Correct.
It's just something they're chasing. We're always chasing. Again, the ego wants you to chase.
That's it. Constantly chasing.
You know, you are an addict.
That's right.
You are a heroin addict.
Correct.
You know, or you are a fucking gambler. You're the same thing. Just because, you know, it's society says it's not bad to have negative thoughts. You know what I mean? You're not going to go to prison for it. It's justified to have them.
Correct.
You know?
Nothing that comes from like the ego or all that shit you chase, that shit never gets full.
Nah.
You ain't gonna eat enough chocolate
Nah.
to feel like, fuck, I'm retired. Alright? Now, I'm not saying you can't get turned off chocolate. You ain't gonna get enough pussy to think like, yep, righto, I'm a monk
let's
now.
get married, or let's take one girl. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And, you know, what else is there? You got food and
It's endless.
sex.
It's yeah.
And drugs. Bang.
Yeah, it's
drugs.
endless. It's
You're not going to
endless.
do enough coke to be like, I mean, you can, I guess. You can fucking
You can probably
really
die,
thrash
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But that's because it's just you go down a bad fucking path.
That's right.
But obviously the ones that we specialise in is the most popular ones.
Yeah, it's all the more. I want more.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, food. Food is obviously the biggest one because it's the most undercover.
Yeah. So going back to what you said, like, you know, it's what's right for me. Me. This person here. Not what's right for everybody.
That's right.
You know? 'Cause you're not changing everybody.
That's right.
As I say, you want to change the world, change yourself.
Correct.
Let's start there.
Let's start
Okay,
there.
so what I want, how am I going to achieve it? What's going to look like?
What do you really want?
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. You know, what are the steps that, you know, I want to buy a car.
Sweet.
A car's not going to magically appear.
No.
Okay? What do you need to buy a car? Well, first you need income
Correct.
to buy the car.
Yeah, do I make enough money?
That's it. Then after you buy the car, do I have money to, you know, run the car?
Correct.
You know, insurances, you know, regos, fucking fuel, whatever, maintain it. So these are the steps you need to buy a car.
Yes, correct.
So for yourself, again, I want this. Sweet. You know that you want it. I truly want this. No problem. How am I going to achieve this? These are the steps. And then I guess anything left is just take one at a time.
Correct. Yeah. Now, obviously, we mentioned a car. These things are kind of those superficial kind of things.
course.
Superficial.
No, look,
But everyone wants to live.
Car's great.
Yeah, car's great. Car, house,
Yeah.
all this kind of
If you're getting it
stuff.
for the right, if you're getting a car just to show off that I've got a Lambo and you don't, and I'm better than you,
Correct.
then don't worry about it.
Yes, correct. Now, the ego works in different ways. There's the superficial and there's the antificial. All right? Now, I might have made up a word, but I don't give a fuck.
But we know what you mean, yeah.
Superficial
Yeah.
is I want a car. All right? Now, wanting a car, there's two different things. Now, we're talking about the person who wants a car as in it's going to fulfill them in a way, not to fit in because they're behind with their friends. Everyone else has got a good car.
Yeah.
It's not motivated by that. It's I work, you know, I deserve something good.
That's right.
It's coming from
But
a
something
different
I
place.
like.
Yeah, it's not. You're not keeping up with the Joneses.
No.
All right. So there's different motivations. Although cars are a superficial thing, it can be it could be a little bit deeper than just.
You could be like, I just like the car.
Yeah, it's not I'm blending in because my ego needs to feel
No.
good.
Yeah. No, of course not. I like the car. It's, yeah. I feel good driving down the beach and I'm like, I'm doing well.
Correct.
Doing well
Yeah.
in my life.
It's
okay.
it's irrelevant. You know, if there's no one around, I'm still going to drive that car.
Guaranteed.
Now, there's the people who have a bit of money, who can afford the car. All right, this is another one, but play down. So they've got the money, but they've got the fear to
Yeah, if I
spend the money. Or
if I buy a car, I'm gonna lose my friends.
okay, or yeah, I can't shine too much.
Yeah. I can't do that.
That's the.
Yeah. What my relatives think,
That's right.
you know? I don't want to come across that, you know? I'm better than them.
Yeah, that's the antificial I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, that's people. I'm a fucking hippie,
Yeah.
or I'm just conservative. All right. I don't need a car. All right. Same. So it's coming from the ego,
That's right.
but one looks more looks more like what is it? Yeah, looks more not as full on as the other.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, you can think like, you know, it's. I think it's more logically acceptable.
It's logically, yeah. For some reason, being conservative is a bit more accepted.
That's right. Yeah,
You're too full on if you're chasing a car.
Yeah. You know, I don't need that.
Yeah, this
You
is
know what I
high
mean?
level stuff.
Yeah,
But it comes from the same place.
it does. It
Yeah.
does. Yeah. So you're saying about the ego.
Correct.
Okay, there's two sides to it. Well, in this specific situation,
That's it.
that the shiny part, I'm going to get a car,
Yeah,
and okay, I'm going to get a car to impress my mates.
that's right.
Okay.
Like my cousin's very conservative.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
My cousin's very conservative. So she feels that, she comes from a place of like, just get a car that gets us from point A to point B. All right? This is all part of the ego. You're not more of a fucking sick cunt.
You're not a better citizen.
You're not a better citizen if you're like, I'm just humble.
Yeah, that's it.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's it.
You're not humble. You're being a dumb cunt.
Yeah,
Because
you're playing small
Yeah.
for fucking some stupid fucking reason.
Yeah, your version of the pretend, all right? You're pretending to be a more humble person.
That's right, exactly.
Than the person who's so-called
Yeah.
superficial and doesn't want
Yeah.
things.
But
I
you-
don't want too
yeah.
many things.
But you don't want to offend people either.
Correct.
That's a fucking big
So,
one.
so what do you? So we know the superficial person who. So obviously, let me
He's going
just-
to his way to buy a car, for example,
to fit in,
to
look like a
go
sick
show
cunt.
off, to go sick cunt, to pick up more women, blah blah
yeah,
blah.
he's compensated pretty much. He wants to look like a fucking.
That's it.
Sweet.
Status level.
Status level. We've got the person that we were kind of referring to. They really want something. They've worked for it. They're not trying to fit in. They're buying that car because it's going to fill them in some way, but not for fit-in purpose. All right?
Guaranteed.
Different if, some people are into cars. Some people are like, I deserve a nice car. Regardless of what the fuck everyone else has got.
Guaranteed.
It comes more from a pure place. Now, we've got that's got its own. There's two sides to that. I
Guaranteed.
don't want to fucking car.
There's an issue as well.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that guy who wants the car because he's worked for it deserves it. There's also the guy who doesn't give a fuck about cars, who'd rather walk everywhere because he really feels cool with that.
Sweet.
But that comes, you only know the true intention of the person if you really fucking get down and talk to them.
That's right. That's
Now,
right.
superficial, there's two sides. There's one that looks superficial.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy everything. I've got to have nice brands, whatever, all that bullshit. I've got to look like a sick cunt. And then there's the one, I'm humble. I'm conservative.
And I don't need this stuff.
I save my money. I don't need anything.
I don't need this stuff.
All right. Also, don't go on any holidays.
That's it. What's the point?
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm just doing me. You heard the one before? I'm just doing me.
Oh, you're just doing you.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
pretty much, I've got my job. Yeah, my job's alright.
Correct.
Okay? Got a family. House paid off. And we're going alright.
Cool.
That's it.
So if you had $10 million, what are you gonna do? You can just keep doing you. That's because we love to always throw that one out there. First, we
course.
always love to eliminate. If you had money, is that how you be acting? That's how we get to the root of this fucking bullshit.
Yeah. That's right. So, again, they're delusional.
Correct.
And it's at the same fucking level, as the person that's going out of their way to fit in.
That's right.
That's it. It's the opposite, but at the same extreme.
Correct.
They're not in the middle where you're supposed to be, in the present, in the Tao.
Yeah.
They're not there.
Yeah.
Okay? So anyway.
It's almost like an introverted way.
That's right, exactly.
That's
Extrovert
what
and
it is.
introvert.
Yeah,
That's
bravo.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
They're both extremes and they're both not good.
And they're both coming from the same place.
That's it. It just seems different. And one of them is more accepted in society than the other.
Yes.
Society,
Society?
Yeah, of course.
It's fucking accepted everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
Be just a normal, state fly under
Yeah,
the radar.
That's it. Yeah,
Don't make too much noise.
that's it. Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't be like those people.
Yeah, cunts might think you got... Cunts might think you got money.
Yeah. But with the money as well, yeah. You ask these people, they're convinced that I'm doing okay. And they might be doing okay. Because at the end of the day, it's about, what you want in life. If someone wants to, have a job that, they feel that, they're given to the world, they're creating a bit of a difference, they've got a family, nice little humble home, and they're feeling generally okay, no problem.
Yeah.
There is no problem with that.
That's right.
But I do believe that most people who are in that situation are not really as happy as they say they are.
Correct.
Again, you bring the 10 million into it, do you really have to go to work? You know, what are you doing? You're an electrician.
Yeah, that's right.
Sweet. And you're putting lights or you're
Putting
installing,
lights, right?
you're installing power,
That's
for
right.
example, for
That's
this for this home, for these people, and that's the greater good you're doing for it.
Correct.
No problem. Can by some miracle, by the 10 mil in your bank account, can you take that, not be an electrician, and go around and build orphanages? Can you do that?
Is that a possibility?
You know what I mean? Will that, a small percentage of that, will it make you feel a bit better, just a bit better, than you currently are now?
Correct.
Yes or no? It can only be a yes or no answer.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the answer is obviously yes.
It's going to be yes.
Of course.
Depends how strong the ego is, but
Yeah.
yeah. If they're
But we're talking about straight talk.
we're talking about normal fucking people.
That's it. And we're talking about straight talk. We know the answer.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Eliminate all the blocks. And that's the big thing about the ego. There's so many fucking blocks.
It's huge.
Like, now I don't know if you want to get into this right now, but choosing a job. Can I get a better job? Or we can leave that for the next podcast. But it's
fine.
alright, because that could be its own thing. But pretty much not thinking you're enough, not being happy with who you are. Alright?
It can show up in many places in your life.
That's right.
And a lot of them could be justified.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all justified.
They're all justified.
Okay. But a better word to use probably is more acceptable socially.
Yeah.
Okay. In, the environment we're living in, the city, the town,
That's right.
the friends we have, it could be, more acceptable.
Yeah, that's why putting on weight, eating food is a big justification. All right, we can just bury our emotions into that,
Of course.
and it goes undercover because we go away with our folks, our parents, whatever. We go to family functions, friends.
But everyone's doing it.
We eat our ass off. Everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing it. You're not surrounded by people that are fucking jacked.
Correct.
Okay, and you're rocking up with 100 kilos overweight,
Correct.
and you're like, fuck, I feel right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we've got their shit
Yeah.
together, fucking
Yeah.
their mind right.
You're gonna be
bang.
feeling uncomfortable every time you're around these fucking people.
Correct.
But you're surrounding yourself with family and friends who,
Are doing the same
yeah,
shit.
where we are here in Melbourne at this point in time, is they're doing the same stuff.
That's exactly
They're in
right.
the same circles. They're doing the same thing, and they look the same way.
That's right, and that's a good point you made because earlier you said you got to change your environment. You got to change the people you hang around with, and obviously it's hard to change your fucking parents, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins. It's a hard one.
So you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends.
Correct. You can do that. Now this is a perfect example of why this is important. Now, if you think you're not good enough because let's say you're overweight, all right, and food is the biggest killer here. Not just that, you also drink. And you got an attachment. You feel like you got to drink after work because you need to break your life.
Yeah, you throw those vices on as well. Fuck.
Yeah, correct. This is all I need to have this because this ain't right.
That's right.
All right. Back to the original question. All right, but and all these things add to your weight. So, for example, you're cool with the way your weight is. You're cool with your drinking and all these vices you got.
Yeah, it fits into your schedule. It fits into the way you see the world.
Correct. But your environment is full of these things. Now, when you're around similar people like this, you ain't going to get no judgment from no cunt.
No fucking way.
Because you're welcomed into that environment
Misery loves company. That's where it comes from.
That's where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Your environment fosters your bad behavior.
Guaranteed.
And that's a perfect example. You ain't feeling bad. If I invited these cunts to a party, all right, I invited some fucking chubby cunt, and we got all our mates there. And all our mates fucking work out. They're spot on. They know what the fuck they're doing.
They're looking like that. They're talking like that as well.
Mate, they're fucking...
The conversation is going usually around I did this on the weekend. I worked out this morning. This and that. You're gonna feel uncomfortable.
Correct. You think it's a coincidence of fucking, our boys Peter and Alex, you reckon it's a coincidence these cunts work out? You reckon it's a coincidence these cunts have got their own businesses, they're fucking dialed in?
Guaranteed.
The fuck out of here. You get a fucking fat cunt rolling up, fucking drinking like a man, and everyone's fucking clean as a
Yeah,
whistle.
it's gonna feel like shit.
It's gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't go with these people.
Correct. But that's why that's a perfect example of why it's so important. But then again, you know, people don't like feeling uncomfortable. So they
No.
stay in their environment where they feel nice and cozy.
That's cool.
But you know what you're doing is fucked up.
Yeah.
Not fucked up. You know, of course, people could just go their whole life being anesthetized to who they are, their behavior, and everything's all right. That,
That's cool.
yeah, what's it called? It's like a
Yeah.
haze
It's
of
an
fucking
ignorance. Okay.
ignorance, bravo.
But it's cool though. That's the thing. Everyone needs to understand that it's cool to do that.
Yes.
We are not judging people. You can live your life the way you want.
Exactly.
Okay. The problem,
The problem.
okay, is that don't expect something different.
Correct.
That's it.
Yeah. If you say one fucking thing out of your fucking mouth, on why this should be,
If you whinge about it,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
should and should and should.
Yeah, but then fuck, we've got an issue here.
We use the shoulds because we don't like the thing that needs to be done to get the result we want.
Guaranteed.
There's a disconnect. When you're saying it should, you're wanting something either to be easier or just, you know, there's an injustice going down. That's why you're using the word should.
That's right.
All right. You can go through your life in your little cozy fucking village in wherever the fuck you're from. All right. Drinking and eating and fucking just abusing the fuck out of yourself.
Yep.
All right. And not giving a fuck about anything you do. Cool, no problem. But we're speaking to those motherfuckers who feel like deep inside they want something a little bit better and they feel like they could possibly get it.
That's right.
That's it.
That's all you need though.
That's it. You know, they say, you do you. All right? Sweet. You do you. If you want to fuck yourself up, you do you. But shut the fuck up about it. But there's not many people like, all right, my brother, all right? Yeah, God bless him. You know, he smokes cigarettes, all right? Now, he loves that. That's his vice. That's his thing. You're not fucking taking that. A lot of cigarette smokers are. They're fucking, that's their rebel. They're saying fuck. Smoking is saying fuck you to every other cunt. That's what I believe it is,
Yeah.
all right?
They're badass fucking images and that. Like, it's for some people, but they actually there is an addiction as well.
Something.
You are addicted to it.
It's addicted because of the freedom. I mean, everyone's got. I mean, most people, it's the freedom or the perceived freedom that I think that smoking gives them. It says I am an individual.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody smoking because I love the taste of smokes. Ain't nobody smoking because of health purposes. Like, this is fucking all got.
It's
I
good
got
for
all
me.
the vitamins.
No, obviously
There's no
not.
fucking vitamins.
Yeah.
All right. Because I know how I feel when I used to blaze up. All right. When I used to blaze up a fat sack, fucking 3 papers. When I smoke, I feel like I'm like fuck you. All right.
It's very fuck you.
It's something fuck you. I don't know why I say fuck you,
Yeah.
but that's what it is. All right. And a lot of the people who smoke, there's a lot of religions who, for some reason, the smoking gets a bypass. All right. You can be, let's say, you know, of the Muslim faith. All right.
It's accepted.
You can be covered, but the cigarette,
It's sweet.
ain't nobody gonna bust your balls.
No.
You know, it's not like eating fucking pork or
No.
drinking fucking
Alcohol.
That's right. And where was I fucking go with this? It
So basically, yeah,
yeah,
gives you the
yeah.
fuck you.
My brother, bang. Yeah, it gives you that thing. All right. So he's like, fuck you, and God bless him. I'm like, mate, when are you gonna quit smoking? He's like, I'm not a quitter.
I'm not a quitter. Fuck.
I'm not a quitter. All right.
Okay, sweet. Fuck.
Yeah. You know, it's a good one. It's a
It
good
is a
one
good one.
because it's
It
like
is a
what
good
a dickhead.
Yeah,
What a
he's got the
fucking-
right answer.
He's got the right answer. I'm not a quitter. All right. Now, I respect people who know they're fucked up. Know they're doing shit that's maybe not the best for them. All right. Now, if you want to smoke, you do your thing.
Of course.
All right. But wear it like a hard cut and fucking, this is what I'm doing.
That's
And
it.
if I'm going to die tomorrow, I'm going to fucking die.
That's it.
That's it.
It's fine.
But if you fucking say one thing you can about,
Yeah.
I'm not happy with the way things are, go fuck yourself.
It's not only that. Well, it is something like that as well. But it's also about, like, you know, in social gatherings, like, you know, the majority of people don't smoke. You're the only one that does.
Yeah.
Okay? And like, mate, when you smoke, that's not good for your things. Then, yeah, I know, I've got to quit. Don't play it. I'm not fucking quitting. I'm standing my ground. I fucking love it.
That's right.
because you know there's people they change in different situations as well.
Yeah.
The majority of people there, mate, this is what I do. I love that, this and that. In you know, if you go a bit higher for the the hierarchy, could be around maybe your bosses, could be some celebrities. Who knows? The higher you go,
Correct.
you could be like, oh yeah, I know it's not good.
Yeah, you know those people who you're like, oh yeah, I love fucking with cunts. You know, you say to them like, are you smoking, huh? Like they're having a cigarette. Oh, smoking, huh? Oh yeah, I've got to quit. Do you love those people?
Oh, mate. Yeah. Like what for? To make me feel better.
Yeah, correct.
You're saying that for no reason to make someone else feel better.
Yeah, correct.
Or for them to like you. Or whatever.
Yeah, so you can feel better about.
Yeah. There's so many different fucking ways.
It's fucking dumb.
That's it. Be who you are. Do
That's
what you do.
Yeah.
And be proud of it. That's it.
That's it. But you can't do that if you don't know where the fuck you're going or who the fuck you are.
Guaranteed.
So you got to work that shit out first.
That's it.
First things first, stock take. All right, you got all these negative thoughts. I'm not good enough. My nose is too big. I'm too short, too tall, fucking whatever. Stock take. You got to think fucking 3 seconds. Don't think you're right. The ego always thinks he's fucking right. We tend to like, I've been thinking about, I've been thinking in this manner for so long. We don't want to entertain the thought that we could be wrong for so long.
Yeah, of course.
Is that amazing?
That's amazing.
Like, fuck, we're so in it.
Yeah. It's also the excuse that like I've been doing it for that long. It's like I'm too old now to change.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking drainer.
I'm too old to lose weight.
Yeah.
Think it's not as easy as it is for me as it is for you. You're 20 years younger than me.
Yeah, my mum says that shit.
Yeah, so does my dad. You know? So that's another thing. We can justify anything and we keep on doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And what we're missing here is that, again, what do we fucking want?
Correct.
What do you want?
What do you want, eh?
This is what I want. Sweet. Plan on how you're going to get it.
That's right.
That's it. It's not complicated. It's
No.
fucking simple and just, people just don't want to do the work. That's it.
Yeah, correct.
That's what it comes down to.
That's another thing we've got to talk on maybe on the next podcast.
Yeah. Doing the work.
Not doing the work, but like, it's not easy for me. You know, I'm older. Not just I'm older, but it's not easy for me. It's easier.
Yeah.
It's easier said than done. And
Yeah. I'm from a different place in the, from the planet. You know, I don't have the luck now. If you're in Africa and there's no technology around, you want to become, I don't know, some kind of, let's say computers or whatever. It's not
you got to become a fucking
it's
IT
not available to you. Yeah, no problem. Okay, but anyone that lives in a first world country and wants to do something in their lives, they got to be able to do it.
Correct. Maybe we discuss something like that because that ties into, the definition of this is all about. So we're going. There's a theme here, obviously.
Of course.
All these things are limited thinking.
Guaranteed.
All right. Obviously, today we covered looks because looks are kind of like superficial. All right, and a lot of people have got these fucking problems.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's we can go down the rabbit hole.
Definitely. All these things are interconnected as well. One thing leads to another, but they all come from the same source. Okay, that's not feeling good enough.
Correct.
And the ego is feeling this.
Yeah, that's right. And the ego likes to also invent things.
Oh, of course.
The ego, just to kind of wrap it up.
Yeah.
The ego does not want you to know where the fuck you're going. The ego loves lost motherfuckers.
Guaranteed.
All right, that's they call it the darkness for a reason because you can't see where the fuck you're going.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Once you start shedding that light, you can fucking see. When you go into a room, you don't just start walking into fucking bedrooms and shit. You open the light.
Switch the light on. That's
all right, but we don't open the light in our lives.
No.
So open the fucking light.
Rule number 1.
You know what I mean? Open the fucking light. You can't see shit.
Open your eyes.
Don't think you know where everything is because you don't know fuck all.
Yeah. Get off autopilot and start taking control of your life.
Correct. All right. Let's wrap it.
Good chat once again.
Podcast number 3.
Yeah, beautiful.
Hell yeah. Hope you motherfuckers liked it out there.
Can't wait for the next one.
Start doing shit. Change. Fucking.
Yeah. It's going to serve you. It's going to serve you.
It's going to serve you. Get your fucking shit together.
That's it.
Fucking become a hard cunt. It's life's too short.
That's it.
Any questions? Comment down below.